29 killers. 50 head-to-head games of most hooks win. This is Slate's World Cup of Dead by Daylight killers. First game of the Group F killers, then it's just Group G remaining. It is Cold Wind again. As artists, I don't think we mind that all that much. We have a couple of auras over there, someone over there. I don't know where the other person is. Just send them. Oh, quite unlucky. Oh, we do get a hit on someone way over yonder. Not gonna worry about that too much. We have a chase to take with the Ada right here, and let's get rid of these doors as early as possible. This barn can devastate you if you aren't prepared for it. Taking the pivot right, just able to evade the crows. What a shame. Oh, but we move around, looking to counter them here. They don't go for the pallet. I think at that point you have to give up the chase. Tough one to take. Bitter pill to swallow. We'll move it along. Got a gen. A fair bit of progress over here. And we have Claudette in our sights. You can go through the window. You are. Good injury. Nice little moonwalk. And always good to get your first injury out there after maybe a bit of a slow start to proceedings, which this has undeniably been for the artist. Okay, looking for where they've gone. They're heading to Killer Shack. One crow connecting could be huge, because then you can just... There you go, you can just get the dying state with crows thereafter. Does any of those connect? Oh, what a shame. Well navigated by the Claudette to put themselves between the two sets of crows. Now the cooldown will not be there for us. We'll get the Killer Shack pallet burn. Give it around here immediately. Does this get them? It does! Okay. Thank God for that. And we have a Scourge Hook just behind us, or ahead of us. An embarrassment of Scourge Hook riches. We'll go for the one behind. Oof, God. Needlessly risky going through the pallet there. Thankfully, won't pay the price for that. Pain res! Can't quite see where that's popped off. This gen moving? This gen really moving. And there's Deathbound Switch. They're off. They're running this way. Quick crow. Trying to connect. Ah, just a little bit ahead of them, alas. This gen also moving. Let's get this kicked. Okay, so we've got Deathbound Switch on that. Very scary gen over there. Deathbound Switch also on that one. Presumably that's supposed to be enough to get the unhook. Will they connect? They won't quite connect. Let's head over here. Put pressure on this gen before they're able to complete it. It's the Ada, very strong Ada. Good little fake out. Should be an injury here. There it is. Little spin move. We might be in a pretty good position here. Deny the window with that. They're going to want to avoid the crow. Oh, and they do so admirably. They've not got Killer Shack pallet. I don't think they have the legs to take them to the window. They have Dead Hard. No, they do not. No, they do not. The first gen does pop. I think that's slightly deceptive. I wouldn't be surprised were another one or two to pop quite soon. You know, this is relatively pressured. There's some crows out here. One there, and one over there. Oh, they go. Oh, that's still aggressing. Okay, so that's pain res. That's great to know. That's our scariest gen. That's our furthest along gen. Look over here. Maybe things are a little bit rosier than I gave them credit for. But we need to keep on moving. The hook status is get them off the gens, benefit from Deadbound Switch. Also try and benefit from Floods of Rage, because we didn't really look for it there. Crow over there, crow over there. Okay. One crow does connect on you on this gen. You want to commit, but you will be forced to flee. Quite a delay in repelling the crows. Is there an opportunity for a quick injury here? One crow over here. Oh, I forgot my buttons. There you go. I mean, that really speaks to how little play the artist has had as of late. Mate, that we're doing this, maybe they get fooled and run the other way. No, they knew that the door was gone there. We need to get both of these doors kicked. Quickly rear back. I want a crow there, a crow there, and a crow there. We'll let the crows do the job of patrolling those gens. Couple of crow hits. Very good. Bit of suppressing. Someone over there. Any opportunity for a... Any opportunity for a hit? No, not quite. get this regressing once more. Is there a survivor waiting in the wings? There is, right by the gen. Okay. You feel like you've been way too long devoid of dying states, devoid of hooks. Let's turn that around right now. We want them to run back into our crow. They're not going to, so we can just take the melee here. Very nicely done. Exactly what we needed. Can we convert this into a Scourge Hook? We can. Really nice Scourge Hook spawns. I will say that. Oh, God, but not if they're going to pop the gen moments before. Oh, what a shame. What a shame this is turning into. At least I think that got hit with pain res. Crow over here. Feel around this little wall. Get a nice injury there. This is the area, the only area, I think, devoid of Scourge Hooks, so bit of a tough one. If we do get a dying state here. Get the recharge, they're not repelling at all, so we can be really thorough with our crows and send them there. And one should connect, one does connect. Okay, there we go. That's what the crows can do for you. We've finally got those to work in our favour. And you should have ran into a Scourge Hookable area, perhaps? Can we make this one over here? It's a big ask. One body block would kill us, but I don't think we're going to get body blocked. I don't think we're going to get sabotaged. We are all good. And Scourge Hook is so vital in situations like this. We heard this gen moving a fair bit, and the boon here as well is something we want to get rid of. We'll deal with both situations. Crow there, and a kick here. So we know there was someone over here. Another boon. Good lord, the boons we've been having here. Will this be the start of maybe a Shattered Hope meta coalescing around the number of boons we've been seeing from the survivors in this tournament? It's certainly possible. We want this gen kicked. We can't just leave this hanging with how far along it is. We'll get this regressing. I see them going into the barn over there. One crow. Just to keep them guessing. Just keep them thinking. Okay. Have we, if you'll forgive the pun, clawed back, you know, like a crow, clawed back some vestige of safety here? We want these crows to hit. They do. They do. I love just getting a melee hit here. Will. They've still got the crows. Right, great opportunity. 1, 2, 3. They go left. What a shame. They saw which direction the crows were pointing and they pivot left. Makes a lot of sense. That's okay, though. They don't take the most efficient line that they could have done with their injury chase. Oh, and they just hesitated. Should have seen that dead hard coming. Bit of a foolish move from the artist to swing right into it. Artist camp, who maybe were feeling a little bit more hopeful following a good pasture play minutes ago, now settling back into that familiar despondency. Because things are not going the way the artist here, not by a long shot. Get the kick on the pallet. Continue to keep these gens under wraps. Artist does have very good 3-gen management, regardless of the 3-gen, simply by virtue of the distance those crows can travel. Head over to Killer's Shack. Another thing we really like here. No, none of the gens, as far as I'm aware, moving too much. We see there's someone over here. Has to be your next port of call. There is Ada. Have to imagine we're the only person here. We only got one hit on Killer Instinct. Oh, they were behind this set of hay bales. Make like we're going to go for a crow. Nice. Little bit of a move, little bit of a look away. Gets them thinking that we're going to hesitate on the pallet. In fact, we run through, and in doing so, get the injury. I don't think you have dead hard. I'm going to swing early. Thank God for that. We were correct. A Scourge Hook here, vital. And And very achievable over to the left here. Is it going to be another heartbreaking moment of the gen completing just before we're able to get the Scourge Hook? No, it won't be. No, it won't be. We get the Scourge Hook. Killer Shack has to be where you go next. Whoop, never mind, never mind. Killer Shack will not be where we go next. We have one person in here. Only just started repelling. One crow to get the dying state. Is it possible? Ah, Claudette's already got the repel. I went for all three in the end. Good hit on the Jill. Doubling back, the gen's really moving, but it's still blocked with Deadman Switch. We're going to hope Deadman Switch stays there and that we can close down the chase before the gen becomes once again reparable. Back over here, stuck in a bloody wall. What are you playing at? Do you keep on moving? You want to get away from the crow? It's true entirely. We can't give up this gen. We've given up this gen. It's been a really tough game for the artist. Still time to bring it back. It's a tricky situation. You get the window and live thereafter, which really does sum up the day that the artist has had here. I want to pivot them back to the path of the crow. Not quite able to. Where's the other gate? Okay, the other gate is nowhere near where Claudette's running here. We need a crow down. There's your injury. Had to do that without looking. Glad we got it. Could it be maybe a bit too little too late here? We will see. It's a good chase we're taking. We want to actually take this chase around the upper way because that's a more unsafe way for the survivor to run that route. They've opened the gate. They're saying possibly, Claudette, you're on your own. Best of luck. And Claudette with Dead Hard. I thought. No. Yeah. They have Dead Hard. Not using it. That's okay. Ooh, going for a last-ditch flashlight effort. They're going to try and body block here. There is someone behind us. We can try and make like we haven't seen them. There was someone behind us. What? Where on earth did they go? They go all the way around the wall. There they are. There they are. Get the unhook. We love a trade here. We're not mind a trade here at all. Look away from them. Back over here. They won't be able to get into a position for the torch save, you would imagine. Yep, we're all good. Won't be able to do that either. There's someone behind there going for the unhook. Oh, it might be all over here. Get the injury on Jill. They're going flashlight saves. They want to try and get a blind. They want to try and get protection here as well. It's all over. What a shame. Gave it our all. That's going to be the worst game by some distance. I don't know where Michaela is. It means the Demogorgon has a very real path to victory here. Love for this game to be over, Michaela. Love. I'd adore the prospect of moving this one on. Down the other gate, presumably. There they are. Ooh, left in the lurch somewhat by the team. One desperate break for the gate. Oof, do they get this? It's going to be close. Lunge now. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Should have played that differently, but also, I won't lie, I want to get to the next game. And what maps would you be happy with? Demogorgon, you know, offers that superior map control, the movability, the portability with the portals. Swamp is not what I wanted. I'm still thinking about the god-awful Blight game we had here, and I think that's kind of flavouring my view of the swamp. Let's get a portal down here. It is a good map for portals, I will grant you that. Bit over yonder. We want to be able to move between the two sides of the map at will. At will. I'll tell you what, a portal down here could be very good indeed. Maybe try and hide it as much as you can. Yeah, this is good. Gives you an easy opportunity to head up and put pressure on that gen. And we hear gen movement over here. There's Nia. Okay. Game on. In the midst of maybe a bit of a poor run of form. Good shred opportunity here. Oh, don't even need the shred. Just get your melee here. Do you burn the pallet thereafter? You don't. You keep on running. Good opportunity here. We can get with Trickster, sorry, we can get with Demogorgon what we did not have with Artist, and that is a strong start. Put some pressure on as early as possible. They don't have a pallet on this side as far as I'm aware. Oh, they did not go in this corner? In this corridor, I should say? That's surprising to me. It's a longer loop than maybe they anticipated. Should be able to get melee here. Here we do! There was someone on that gen. Mate that we're picking up. Are they waiting around? I'd be waiting around for the pallet stun. Have to imagine they will be as well. Oh, I hate that we can't see them. Do you know what? Maybe if we go here. Hang on. I don't think we're stunnable here. I think we're far enough away. I could be wrong. That's a moot point. They're not there. They're not there for the pallet stuff. Up on the schedule you go. That is an okay start. A couple of save best for last stacks. See you over here immediately. Sprint busting away. Not too concerned about that. Make like we're doing that. Move around here. Does this get you at all? We have a labyrinth underneath this jetty. I think we're going to traverse the upside down. Put some pressure on the unhook. Don't just give away the heal on hook here. Good little spin from them, faking out the shred. At the very least, we get the pallet burn, and I suppose the injury as well. Okay. Well, I'll take that. Got someone cleansing the portal over yonder. Good stuff here. Dead Heart? No. No Dead Hearts. Look at this. Not a generous pop yet, although it might not be the case for long. Get a couple of pain resonance hooks and 4 save the best for last stacks accrued and intel as to one of our scariest gens, if not the scariest gens. Have they tapped this? They have tapped this. I think we want to make sure this is kicked. Might even just put a portal down here. Not expecting that to stay up for long, but it will at least give us intel as to when they're back on the gen, and Michaela just walked right back into our path. Good injury. Probably wanted to try for the shred there. Lost a couple of stacks. Let's try and shred this to a close. Nice. The shred is important there because it keeps those save best for last stacks. If you hit the obsession with a basic attack, you'll lose them. If you hit them with an ability, which the shred is, you will keep those stacks. Oh, we want to get back there. Want to get back there as quickly as possible. Let's go all the way over here to do it. And we won't be able to deny them the heal. And they're going to run away with the shred. Up here. This gen's really moving. I think we'll try and regress it with a jolt hit rather than doing anything else here. Go over the pallet. Well done to them. Very well done to them. Knew they had the window, knew they could get away via that, but shred here. Wow, the restraint to not burn that pallet is so admirable. Very nicely done there. If we shred around here, it should get them. We do. Okay. And you know what? You don't get a save best for last stack. I mean, that would be foolish to give up a dying state because you won't get a stack from it. So, over to the pain resonance hook. More gem regression. Interesting to see where that gem regression hits. Not entirely sure. This one is still moving. They're back on that gen. Right, here's the process. You kick this. Pray they're not able to cleanse the portal in time. Can we teleport over there? This will be close. This will be very close. We can! Okay! Amazing stuff. Just able to get there before they fully seal the portal. Do they get this unhook? They do. We should be able to get an injury thereafter. Stuff. They burn this pallet. They don't. Quick shred. Shred was too quick. Didn't quite have the legs. And they do get away thereafter. They will surely have to burn the pallet here. They won't. Body block the window. Nice. It was a brilliant spin, but thankfully we were just in a position to deny them the opportunity to run away after the fact. Gem movements are right. Still not a single gen completed. We've not really talked too much about how good this game has been for the Demogorgon. There goes a gen. But this is still absolutely fine. Portal here is going to be huge. I want to get over there, I think. Get over there and then probably pivot back into the middle. Put some more pressure on this game state. So it would have been roughly around here, one would imagine. And we're absolutely correct. Here we are. Chase with Nia. Won't quite get the window. Takes an injury. This is, I think, a kill with Nia. We could get rid of a survivor right here, right now. But you don't even need to do that. All you need here to get the win at least, to get the 3 points, is 7 hooks, and we're 2 away already. There is the ceiling of the portal. We're going to go for that one as well. They commit to this. They do commit to it. Won't be able to get it. Go for the window, lithing away. Keep on them. They can't lithe forever. Good shred. How quickly can we take this chase back on? Pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. You can hit with a basic attack here. Gets up 6 save best for last stacks. That's exactly what we'll miss. Okay, and they'll get a pallet here. Nice. Oh my lord in heaven. That's incredible play from them. We need to get rid of this pallet and then move elsewhere. Sloppiness kind of emerging in every killer here. I wonder what the common denominator is. Someone over on this portal, we will go after them this time. It's a great game state. It's a very good game state. We shouldn't let any concerns about killer play, you know, we shouldn't forget that fact, I should say. Go for this. Desperately close on the shred. Should be an injury here. It's an interesting flashbang. Trying to get us back towards it. Oh! But we're not going to be fooled, and I think save best for last. Save the best for last. Getting us. That hook, and that's a kill. That is a kill. Can we get over to there? They're both sealing the portal. I think it's unlikely we get back there. Yeah, not quite. A nice shred, a quick portal, a quick pallet destroyed. My apologies. Never burnt this, did we? So they're going right. And falling down here makes a lot of sense to do so. Got to survive around here. It's a good game state so far, but we can't lose sight of the broader game. That's a great dying state. We've lost 4 stacks in doing so, but I will trade that every single day of the week for a dying state as swift as that one was. I'm not 100% convinced. We almost certainly could make that Scourge hook. I'm not 100% about the prospect, so I'm not going to go for it. We'll just take the hook, get back on the game as quickly as possible, make like we haven't seen the person to the right, but of course we know they're hiding in the willows and the reeds and the so on. Do you have a sprint burst? Never got rid of this pallet. Do you burn it here? No. You get the injury here because you've taken maybe a slightly inefficient line. Well, doubling back around like this. Do we get him? Very similar situation here. Oh, they do go for the window this time. I was hoping, expecting the fake out, so we could shred them and get the injury that way. They're going to go for the window again. They'll get it again. I think we have to move aside. I think we have to let them have the run of Killer Shack. Get back to our gem regression. We have a really nice 3-gen here. We need to cultivate it as best we can, and that's like that, I think, is the route to a victory. And let's have a look at the hook statuses, by the way. That's 7. That is 7. So the Demogorgon has drawn level with the artist. 1 more hook and it is a victory. Obviously the game won't end there because the Demogorgon will have 1 eye on the hook differential. But barring a catastrophe here, barring a catastrophe, it's looking like a victory for the Demogorgon. I think we'll just double down on these gens for the time being. They even know this one exists. Oh, hang on. A healing party. I'm sure I heard injury cries, injury grunts, and so on. Must be, well, not must be, but possibly in this building. Non-subs, I must apologise. There's no way we get this game done, especially with how this is before the ads begin. Nothing I can do. I can only apologise. You fake out the window. They've really got the measure of me on Killer Shack. And you can tell because the number of chases that have been taken around there with the pallets still yet to be burnt, it's truly astonishing. Mind-boggling. Get a hit. Regain our save best for last stacks, which could help us out somewhat here. And back to the labyrinth. God, I hate the underside of the jetty. God, I despise it. They burn this pallet, or do they just leave it? Oh, this is some loop, isn't it? That's all good. We'll shred that very quickly indeed. Take the chase. I just don't know that we have the distance for the shreds. We're going to have to, regrettably, take on another chase around these walls. Do that, come back. Not a bad move at all. They have the window again. Move around early. This should be us closing this down now. A general pop for our trouble. But there's Dying State. We have a Scourger, so while we lose one, we have the hope of keeping that last one for a little while longer. And it's all a moot point because there's your 8th hook. Okay. Demogorgon does get the W over Artist, does secure the 3 points. Elation, cheers, champagne. Corks are flying in the Demogorgon's camp. Now, the question is, how many hooks can you get out of this game? We'll try and shred here, which was very, very silly to do. We all love conserving our stacks, but my lord, there's a game packed here. This is great. This is great, because this Michaela was the one who was moving in for the unhook. Ah! Ah! Okay. Okay, then. There we go. And with change, this will be a victory for the demo over the Artist. Well, that'll be a kill. That'll be a kill, so we can simply keep on moving. Streak on the field of play. Look away. Avert your eyes. Avert your eyes, humble audience. Bloody boons. Boons everywhere today. Great healing spot up there, because I have to go such great distance to get them. Do you fall? 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 Yeah, they want to pop me. They want to pop me. We want to pop it, and we'll get the double here. Want to play that? It's from the Demogorgon. Very nicely done. Back around. Swing. Connects. Very good stuff here. And Demogorgon isn't just settling. What a competitor the Demogorgon is. Isn't just settling for the victory. Wants it all. Wants the 4K. And there were scratch marks over here. No barbecue intel, so they're nearby. In a locker perchance? In a locker perchance? Yeah. Okay, well, no matter. Oh, what a lucky, lucky boy. What a lucky creature the Demogorgon is. Hatch spawning right over there. And now it is a gate situation. It's a gate situation that Demogorgon can handle quite effectively with the addition of a well-placed portal. Will that activate Killer Instinct? It's a great question, to which I don't really know the answer. I guess we'll find out. Question becomes, if Michaela was already set up over here, then the gate is done. And, you know, it's a 3K. It's a 10-hook 3K. If not, game on. Get the portal here, quick as you can. I said quick as you can. About turn, teleport. I feel like there's, even with this teleport, enough time for them to get the gate. Yeah. See ya. Gotta take that. Gotta be happy with that. Demo Clown, thank you for hopping in, and well played. Very good game.